Hello everyone, my name is Alan Paquette, and this is the Rulebook Rundown, where I teach the rules to all of my board games. It's mostly for myself in the future, but if it helps somebody else out, double bonus. Today's game will be the 3 to 8 player game, Super Mario Bros. Power-Up Card Game. Let's set it up. In this game of Mario Kart Battle, the goal is to be the last person with a life. So everybody starts with 4 lives and 1 power-up card, and each round somebody will be losing a life, and it's kind of an elimination thing. Once there's only one person left with lives, then they win the game. So I have a 4-player setup here. Everybody's dealt one of these item cards at the beginning, and then if this bottom player is the dealer, everybody would be dealt a level card. I'm going to reveal them for the sake of teaching, but normally these would be hidden. So the goal of the game, each round, is to have the highest coin value for your level. And how the play proceeds is that, starting with the person to the left of the dealer, they would decide whether they want to keep this card or trade it. And they have to trade it to the person to their left, and the person to their left cannot refuse the card. So the cards range from 1 to 12. So 5 is kind of in the middle, but a little bit less than the middle. So they would potentially decide to trade on their turn. So they would give this player their card, face down of course, and then trade it for this one. Well, that worked out for this player because 9 is higher than the 5. So since this person knows that they're currently losing, they would probably trade as well. But they got the 4, and that's not as good. So hopefully there was just something less. This person knows that they have a higher card than somebody else. Only the person who has the lowest loses a life. So they will stay there. The person down here, when you're back to the dealer, you have the option to discard your card and draw from the top of the deck. But 9's pretty good, so they would probably stay with that. So then once the whole round goes by like that, it's just one turn around, then everybody reveals their level card. If there are ever any matches, like these 2 9s, both of these players will draw an item card. And then we look at whoever is the lowest, which is the 4. At this point, people can play their item cards, and most of them are going to be some sort of modifiers. Like if I wanted the person on the right to lose, essentially, I could play the blooper, which gives a -3 to the 5. So now they're at a 2 versus this 4. So now this person is losing. So everybody has their own item cards, and there are some that will allow you to do crazier things like swap. Bowser changes any one of them to 0, just straight up, which is pretty neat. And like the Superstar adds 4. So people can use their items to kind of adjust what the current levels are. Once everybody has kind of passed with that, then whoever has the lowest value would lose a life. And then these level cards all get discarded. You keep your items throughout, but if you have used them, then they get discarded. And then the next player is the dealer, and they deal out 4 cards as well. And then it starts again. 12, they wouldn't change. 3, they probably would. And then they end up getting a 1, not so good for them. They'd stay with the 3, and then they'd have 6. And then again, person with the lowest would lose a life, but cards can come into play. There is one kind of exception with these things, and that is a castle. If you are dealt a castle, then you reveal it immediately, and you draw an item card. And then you can't have item cards played against you, and you can't lose any lives this round. So this is kind of like the super card to get. If you're dealt it at the beginning, you're safe for the round, and you get an item card. So that's it. You just keep playing until one person has lost all 4, or no, till one person is left with lives, and then the game is over. And that's it. That's all there is to the Super Mario Bros. Power-Up card game. Hopefully you liked that one, and if you're looking for another game, check out this one right here. Thanks for coming by. Have a great day.